base path between first and second. Little girl at first takes off and runs right into the first baseman. Okay, we've got obstruction now because the kick is over here. Kick is over to the right short, not to the first baseman making a play on the ball. She's obstructing the runner. The runner gets around her and heads on towards second base and runs into the fair kick ball, which hasn't gone through any fielder. What's our call going to be? It's going to be out. Even though she was obstructed, you cannot run into a fair kick ball. Now let's say we've got same play. Ball's kicked to the first baseman. The runner runs into the fielder fielding the ball. Now we got offensive interference. Fielders must yield to a defensive player making a play on the ball. That's the one time that a runner can run out of the base path, is to avoid making contact with a fielder fielding the ball. Not avoiding a tag, but moving away to let the fielder make a play. Okay? What? No. Okay, remember, running the bases, you must touch the bases in order. And that means if they're obstructed or not. Because a lot of time especially in pee-wees and even in juniors, you'll see once the ball's kicked, it seems like there's a magnet at the base. And so you'll have like 3 girls standing on the base, and you got a little girl running from first to second, and she wants to touch the base and go to third. She can't. There's 3 girls standing there. We have an obstruction. But we also have the rule that you must touch the base in order. So what we do is tell your girl, touch the base and go. Because if she stops there, normally we're not going to give her third base. If she goes and gets thrown out, we'll give her third base. Now if she decides she wants to come home too, and that obstruction did not keep her from making home, she's going to be called out. We'll only give the base that they would have made had there not been the obstruction. And running the bases in order also applies for going backwards. Because a lot of times, you have 2 girls on base, both of them have passed, let's say both of them have passed second base and they're going to third, and the ball gets to third and that girl goes, oh, I got to go back to second. Well, the other girl's the kicker runner's got to go all the way back to first. She decides, well, I'm going back to first. She just cuts across the field and goes to first. She has to go to second and then to first. Remember, that is an appeal. As an umpire, you don't say anything. You saw it, yes. So the defense, if they saw it, they should take the ball to second base. That would be the proper appeal. An improper appeal is for them to go over and touch the girl standing on first base. That's nothing. She's safe. The proper appeal is at second because that's the base she missed. Always take the ball to the base where the infraction occurred. Tagging up, same way. 2 runners don't tag up. And so we have runners at first and second. We have 1 out. Ball's kicked to right field. Girl catches the ball. We have 2 outs. Neither runner tags up. Both of them score. Coach goes, hey, neither one of them tagged up. And they take the ball to second base. That's 3 outs. Okay, so what happened? What's the end result going to be? The end result is going to be there's 1 run scored and there's 3 outs.
You said runners at
Did I say first and second?
Yeah, it'd be no
well,
score.
second and third. Either way. Second and third. But anyway, they took the ball to second. There was a runner at second and third. Sorry. If they would have taken the ball to third, that would have been 3 outs, no run scored. Because the rule is, when you leave a base early, anything that happens before the appeal stands. If you miss a base, it's when, at the time the base was missed. Just an example, girl kicks a home run, bases are loaded. She's all excited, and she goes around and she hops up over first base and never touches it. Of course, they all come in and score. Well, if you're back here as the umpire, and you watch the ball go over the fence and you watch her hop over, you got to look. Okay, did the girl from third score before she hopped over the base and missed it? If no one had scored at the time she missed that base and it is appealed, it's going to be, if that was a third out, there's going to be no run scored. So we always, if you miss a base, it's going to go back to the time when she missed the base. On a not tagging up, it's going to be at the time the appeal is made. Is when we. Now, if an appeal is made instantly before a girl crosses the plate and that results in a third out, then there's no run. Does everybody understand the appeal? Just an example on another appeal, proper appeal. Especially in Pee-wees, there's a lot of plays made at home plate. And, bases are always loaded, it seems like, and plays at home. Okay, well, usually you've got a couple of girls here, because you're going to have the catcher, you're going to have the shortstop. You got all these little feet you got to watch. But just, let's say the girl kicks the ball to the left short, bases are loaded, little catcher's ready for it, and she misses it, goes off her shoulder, and she's all mad. Here comes the runner. Runner's all excited, she's going to score, and she misses the plate. Well, the catcher turns around, stops the runners, and she's all mad, she's walking back. Before she throws it, she steps on the plate, throws it back to the shortstop or the pitcher. Well, what happened? That was a proper appeal, even though she doesn't know what she did. Okay, we played the game a little while. Let's move to sub time. In years past, there were many ways that you could enter a game as a sub. There's only one way that you can enter the game as a substitute. And that is, if you're the home plate umpire, you need to, it's a courtesy. You don't have to, but I strongly suggest that you let both coaches know, hey, coach, sub time. Y'all all meet up here and have them announce the changes to you. That is the only way a girl